I had to start restructuring my budget. So that was the first day I started planning what to do. I was not emotionally dysregulated. I was like who I am. People saw me in public and there was nothing showing that I was
that you're dealing
my
with
wife was pregnant.
Yeah. Hi guys, it's Ray and
It's Louis back again on the screen.
Welcome back to our channel. So continue with the pregnancy journey in the pregnancy series. Today we want to focus on the pregnancy journey, how it was for me as the mom and how the journey was like for Louis as the dad that is dealing with a pregnant woman. So do you want to start?
Okay. So from the day I heard, or from the day you tested positive to the pregnancy test, as I said earlier in our previous video, I said I had to start restructuring my budget. So that was the first day I started planning what to do. The next thing I did was I had to go online and just get a rough estimate of the cost of things regarding baby, so pram, all that, and I had to key down all those prices and see how best I can compare that with my income, and see how I can save over the period of 9 months to get everything ready for the baby. And so financially, I was financially proactive.
Was that the first thing you thought?
Yeah, that was the first thing. Yeah.
Do you think that's the most important thing?
It's the most important thing. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the most important thing. Because if I didn't financially structurize, if I wasn't financially strategic, I also factored in possibilities of you quitting your job on before you quit your job. So if I wasn't financially proactive, you would have disturbed me a lot. But I considered all that. And that's how come you had the peace you had in your pregnancy. Because if I wasn't financially strategic, I would have put a lot of pressure on you. So that was what I did. And most importantly, I prayed more about it, because pregnancy it's a long journey. Anything can happen, So I also prayed more about it. And I also downloaded a book from Miles Morrow, and it's about fatherhood. It's the principle of fatherhood. I downloaded that and I started reading so I can get ready to become a father. Emotionally, the truth is that I was not emotionally dysregulated. I was emotionally stable because I wasn't feeling anything emotionally.
That's because I didn't put any emotional stress on you.
Yeah, that's when you come in with your experience, but because you did not throw up, no morning sickness, 4 months in the pregnancy, you were in the shopping center, 6 months in the pregnancy, you were trying to do exercise here. I'm like, oh. So I didn't really go through the emotional dysregulation. I was not emotionally dysregulated. I was like who I am. People saw me in public and there was nothing showing that I was
that you're dealing
my
with
wife was pregnant.
There was
So
no stress.
yeah, and I'm sure people were even surprised you gave birth just recent, because it was until the 8th month that people got to know. Yeah, so
even though I wasn't trying to hide, that's the funny part.
yeah, and
the funny part.
the exciting thing about the whole pregnancy thing was I got to build new things, because then I put together the baby bed, I put together the baby tall boy. It was so exciting, It was so exciting. And that's how come you saw so many TikTok videos of me building. It was because I was building for the new gang member.
The new member.
So in summary, it was a good journey, it was a good experience.
Before you surprise,
I want to reserve the experience I had in the hospital
for a different
video, because I just don't want to spoil the flow of all the fun.
Yeah.
But in summary, I really enjoyed the journey. Yeah.
what would you say was your highest, like, what was the peak of the excitement and what was the low of the not
Excitement, yeah.
excitement, or like the
Yeah.
difficult
I
part
know
and
what
the
you mean.
most, yeah.
You want to know the extreme of the emotion,
Yeah.
if you like the scale, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say if it's my emotion is on a scale of 10, 10 means the happiest and 1 means the saddest. I would say I got to the 10 when we did our final scan and they said everything is good,
Oh, okay.
right? I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, enough of all these tests and all these struggles.
Ultrasounds.
But
Yeah.
I also got to, I won't say 1, I got to 5 when we first met the doctor and she had to take us through so many things. At 12th week, you have to do this. It's 20th week, every 2 weeks. That I'm like, come on. My mother didn't have to go through all these. Why guys stressing us? But I thought it was necessary because the technology has advanced and it's going to eliminate a lot of failures or misfortune or something that will go wrong. So I was a bit unstable with that mentally because then they want to test for um, Down syndrome. They have to test for sickle cell. They have to test for so many things. Yeah, I wasn't scared, but I was just a bit unstable mentally because then it brings a lot of thought in your mind. But when we finished the final test and they said everything was okay, I'm like, finally,
I know.
I'm alright.
The journey is just a lot of emotions, not even from
Yeah.
you, but like from external,
Yeah,
um,
yeah,
external
yeah.
parties.
In the next video, I'll be talking about information and the kind of information you'll be receiving and what you should check out because most of the pregnancy journey is should be a fluid one. It should be a easy journey, but you meet so many people that tells you a lot of things, and that is what that is what dysregulates your emotions. That is what makes the journey a funny one. You know what I mean? Because there are so many things that people tell you, and you begin to relate that to yourself. But
Okay.
you have to understand that we are different people with different experience, with different genes, with different DNA, and so many differences. So, in the next video, I'll tell you much about that, and I believe you get some few tips on how you should go about your pregnancy journey. But yeah, that's mine in summary. It was a very cool one. Overall, it was good. How about you?
Oh, thank you so much for sharing. Okay, so this was Louis' experience, his side of the story or experience. So thank you for sharing that. And unlike other men that have gone through this journey with their pregnant wives, to also leave their experience in the comment section. And yeah, just share your thoughts. Yes, just interact with us in the comment section. And in the next video, I will share my experience. So this video is not too long. In the next video, I will share my experience as a pregnant woman dealing with a non-pregnant husband, or I mean,
I was
just
also
my
pregnant.
pregnancy.
You see, that's what
Louis
people don't
had
understand.
Louis had pregnancy symptoms.
I was
Louis was
also
sleeping all the
pregnant.
time, fatigue. He was throwing up.
I did all that
He took
mentally.
away all the pregnancy symptoms
You
from
see,
me.
this is what people don't
He
understand. This is
Louis,
what people
Louis,
don't
Louis,
understand.
the video is over.
Women
Okay?
are
Video.
biologically pregnant. Men are psychologically pregnant. I'm telling you. Do you remember? I don't want to talk much, but I remember 12:30 a.m. You told me you want to get salted caramel frappe from McDonald's.
Yeah.
And I had to drive you all the way to McDonald's to
And
get salted caramel frappe. And guess
so,
what she took it with?
what I
She
take
took
it?
salted caramel frappe with just fries.
Yeah, what do you want me to take it with?
Salted.
What do What do you want me to take it with? That's the question.
Anyway, all good. All right. Thank you so much for your time. We'll
Alright,
we'll get to
guys.
hear about her in the next video. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching. Bye.